10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. We have liftoff. All teams, triage alerts, please. FC2, please prepare for section 35, OSC, FC1, LVN.
T plus 30 seconds, Starship 10 has liftoff. It's headed to 10 kilometers on its test flight from Boca Chica in Cameron County, Texas.
For the stage and for propulsion. Seconds into flight, everything continues to be nominal with Starship. We're just passing through 3 kilometer altitude. Next major event is shutdown of engine number 3.
Coming up on T plus 2 minutes, we're getting ready to transition from 3 engines to 2 engines firing on Starship. We'll be shutting 1 engine off. That's intentional.
As planned, we're continuing to climb on 2 engines. Everything continues to go well with Starship.
Good engine performance so far.
T plus 3 minutes and counting. Starship coming up on 8 kilometers altitude. We're getting ready to shut down the 2nd engine. This is intentional. Very nice, very nice. Okay, now let's switch over to the header tank for the 1 engine.
Green just a few seconds ago. Starship now climbing on the power of engine number 1. Headed to the 10 kilometer altitude. Plus 4 minutes. Vehicle is at 10 kilometers. It's at apogee. We're continuing to throttle down engine number 1 to hold altitude. Preparing for handover on the propellant tank. 4.5 minutes, we are handing off to the LOX tank. We are beginning to flip to horizontal. And the white cloud, the plume you were seeing was intentional. That is a little...
T plus 4 minutes and 40 seconds. Starship has transitioned. It's flipped to the horizontal mode. beginning the descent back to the landing zone.
T plus 5.5 minutes. Starship continuing the subsonic descent, using the forward and aft flaps to control its attitude as we come back down to the landing pad.
Coming up on 5 minutes, 45 seconds. We're down below 2 kilometers. We're preparing to light 3 Raptor engines to begin the flip sequence. It'll culminate with landing on the landing pad in Boca Chica.
Oh, I see. Let's get camera jets.
Rolling to anomaly net, opening 3.911 at this time. We will start sweeping for fires.
As you can see from the scene, we had again another great flight up to the 10-kilometer apogee. We demonstrated the ability to transition the engines to the landing propellant tanks. The subsonic reentry looked very good and stable like we saw again last December, so we've got a lot of good data on flap control.
Third time's a charm, as the saying goes. We've had a successful soft touchdown on the landing pad. That's capping a beautiful test flight of Starship 10. As a reminder, the key point of today's test flight was to gather the data on controlling the vehicle while re-entering, and we were successful in doing so. We had a nominal ascent. We had the maneuver to place Starship horizontal when we reached 10 kilometers, right on time. And then during the subsonic entry, it appears we had good control of the vehicle using the front and aft flaps. And as we approached the landing pad, we successfully lit the 3 Raptor engines to perform that flip maneuver. And then we shut down 2 of them and landed on the single engine as planned, a beautiful soft landing of Starship on the landing pad at Boca Chica. Also, a congratulations to the Starship team in Texas. They've steadily increased the test launch cadence over the course of the program and have delivered some of the most exciting test flights many of us have seen in a long time. The Texas team has several more suborbital test vehicles in build, with number 11 ready to roll out to the pad in the very near future. It's an inspiring time for the future of human spaceflight. Thanks for joining us today, and we hope you'll join us for the next test flight of Starship 11.
before the landing burns, you can see at least some of them start coming out.
You can see several. Some of them were, I did not get a count of 6, but you could see like about 3 or 4 of them. So maybe one didn't deploy, maybe they touched down a little too fast. But it's also important to remember the legs have built-in crush core, so they have the ability to absorb some shock like a sort of suspension. So if it was a little faster than expected.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
There you go.
There's your methane leak.
Yes.
There's your...
Folks.
Boom.
Wow. And that's why we weren't running replays.
Exactly. Someone got that, right?
Slightly less soft landing now. Wow.